Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Deb's Corner. It's me. So I'm taking my morning walk. I wish I could do this all the time, but I'm not able to sometimes, but I wish I could do it all the time because like I like walking, but I just sometimes I'm just like I'm like sweating it out. But now I think the weather is now better. It's fall, it's cooler. I think I'm gonna start my walks again. I just stopped because it was just so humid in the morning and I don't like to sweat. I like the sun. So I'm not gonna do that. But now that it's fall, it's cool. I have my sweater on. I think I like this now. I can start walking. But anyways, wanted to talk about finding self-worth, speaking positive about yourself. They say, a lot of experts say that um, the harshest critic, right, is yourself. Because how you talk to yourself, how you uplift yourself, how you encourage yourself determines a lot. It determines the kind of friends that you have around you. It determines um, the way you see yourself. It determines a lot. It determines what you're able to attain. So it's a lot. So they always say, experts say, experts say that um, you should speak to yourself the same way that you speak positively to other people. You should speak to yourself that way, and you should also watch yourself talk, meaning that if you're constantly encouraging others, but then when it comes to you, or you're just saying, oh man, I can never get this kind of job because I'm not qualified, or I can never be this kind of person because I'm not qualified, or um, I can never be rich because of this. Like, if you continuously speak to yourself in a way that's not encouraging, not positive, right? But then you go out to other people and that person says, oh, I don't think I'm qualified to get a job. And you go, yes, of course you are. Or I don't think I'm going to ever be rich. Of course you are. These are the steps. So when you notice that self-talk is negative towards yourself, but then positive towards others, then you know there's a problem. So I think we have to constantly watch how we talk to ourselves. Um, I had this thought because as I was walking out to get ready for my walk, I was putting on my clothes, doing all that stuff. I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, damn, Deb, you look good. And me just saying that to myself, me saying, Deb, you look good, Deb, you're going to do this, Deb. You're like, me saying that to myself in the mirror did something for me this morning. And so I just thought to share that because I like to uplift a lot of people. And I feel like people around me should uplift me too. And so when you don't get people uplifting you, I think your job is to uplift yourself, right? So that's what I'm working at currently. I know I say this in most of my videos, but I'm a stay-home mom, looking to transition now into a workforce. And boy, that has not been easy because looking at the requirements and the qualifications for the roles that I'm looking for, um, they seem to be out of reach, right? And so I find discouragement and I find fear creeping in and just self-talk too, right? Just saying, oh yeah, well, you're not qualified for this role. Why are you looking into this? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And it's funny because if it were somebody else who were like trying to obtain, hold on, my mom's calling. All right, so off the phone with my mom, but like I was saying, if it was somebody else that was trying to obtain the same kind of like job or the same kind of whatever it is that they're trying to obtain, I would just say, yes, of course you can do it. And if they're having doubts and saying, oh, I can't do it, I'll be like, of course you can do it. Like, go ahead. There's nothing impossible. So I have to realize that the same way that I encourage others to do that, I have to actually encourage myself to do that. And so that's what I'm working on. And if no one else is around me to encourage me, to say, hey, go ahead, I got to be that person to encourage myself. So that is the point where I am right now. I was saying to myself that this next 10 years of my life, by God's grace, if I'm alive and if I'm healthy by God's grace, it's going to be a great year of me just developing myself into that superwoman that I've always dreamed myself to be. So I cannot wait for that to be accomplished. Um, Sorry about the noise. Trees are being cut. Let's walk fast. Basically around these areas, people are cutting down trees, and there's a lot going on with trying to get ready for the winter months. So you hear a lot of grinding, a lot of cutting. That's what's going on. But, so yeah, that's it. I'm gonna take a walk. Let's see. I think I've done about 30 minutes of walking. I want to do an hour, so 2 miles, and then I'll go rest. I'm already sweating, but I'm not gonna take off my sweater. But yeah, that's it. I'll catch you guys later, I guess. Hey, so I'm on my way to run errands. So I usually take a walk. I should start getting back to my look for a job search versus job training and all that stuff. But I have some stuff to return, so I want to do that. And then I'll come back and start that. But yeah, I'm going to Costco to return some stuff. Fun, Costco. I feel like I'm at Costco every few days. Every couple of days I'm at Costco, and I'm like, God, jeez. But I'm at Costco like every other day or every 2-3 days, and I'm like, no, Costco, you take my money. It's like Costco has become, no, actually, it's not become my new Whole Foods. So what I do in Whole Foods now is that can you see me? Yes, you can. So what I do at Whole Foods is now that I shop for 2 or 3 weeks ahead. So when I go grocery shopping, I bulk shop for about 3 weeks. We have about two fridges and 4 freezers in the house. That's crazy. So I bulk shop and I just pack it in the fridge and the freezer, and I don't have to go to the grocery store for a long time. So I'm happy about that. So I bulk shop now. Yeah, but Costco seems to be on a regular because I tend to buy a lot of my not a lot, but like my berries and like the seafood and the stuff. I tend to buy it more in Costco's because it's bulk, obviously buy bulk, and I have family of 5. You need a lot of food, not a lot, but somewhat a good amount of food. But yeah, so on my way to Costco. Would I vlog? Maybe, maybe not. I plan today to take you around as I do my day-to-day task, but I don't think it's going to be very interesting because I don't have my real life. But I don't think it's going to be very interesting because yeah, I'm just doing normal stuff. After this, I'm going to go back home, get my kids' library books sorted out, return it, and then I'm going to sit down and start my work. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'll take care long. So hey, it's still the same day. I went to Costco, did my Costco run, came back, and I've been in my office applying for jobs, kind of just doing some job training kind of stuff, and just sitting here. So I haven't gotten up to do anything. I unpacked my stuff from Costco. I bought some seafood, meat, what else? Oil. I needed some oil. What did I buy? Some berries, raspberries and blueberries. And what else did I buy? Butter, like, the essentials. So I bought those, packed it away, and I've been in my office for, came back around 12, I would say. So I've been in my office for about 3-4 hours now. Yes, I haven't gotten up from the space, so I need to get up. My kids will be home soon. So yeah, I need to get up. Nothing interesting. I'm going to be making dinner tonight, so it's going to be tacos, but beef brisket tacos I'm going to try to make it with mango salsa. I am not recording that because I know it's going to be loud. I can show you a picture of what it looks like after, but I'm not going to be recording it. I took off my earrings because I was in work mode, so it's like, okay, I don't need anything dangling in my ears to go off, but it's still the same day. Yeah, so I thought I would check in with you guys. I am going to probably record for the rest of the week because I don't think I have enough content. Hey! So I am at my kids' swimming pool. The kids are swimming today, so I'm at a pool. My day today is really boring. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Can you hear me? Hopefully you can hear me. But my arms are off. Same clothes as you can see. Same sweater I took a walk with. But yeah, after this I'm gonna go home and then I made the mango salsa, so I'm going to go home and then make the guac. And we haven't beef tacos, so I think we have cheese, we have the sour cream, we have the mango salsa. I don't think we need sour cream and mango salsa, but whatever, I'm gonna figure it out. But yeah, deuces. Hey, good morning, top of the morning. It's the next day, and as promised, I'm taking my walk. I'm just gonna take this walk for, oh my god, love fall colors. Oh my god, so beautiful. I love fall colors. Ugh. Look at that vibrant color. Like, you can take this and kind of put it into a picture frame and this frame fall. But yeah, excuse me, words of wisdom. Well, the only words of wisdom I do have, right? Check on your strong friends. Yeah, this is actually a good topic. Check on your strong friends. I think, and when I mean strong, I don't mean like, oh my gosh, physically strong. You guys know what I mean. I mean, check on your friend who's always like laughing, who always seems to have everything together, who always seems to, have all the dogs in a row, always happy, always willing to give you advice. Just check on those friends because I feel like because people see them as the ones who have it together, they can't really have an off day, or if they have an off day, they can't really share it with those who look at them as a strong person because they may, oh my gosh, my shoelaces are untied. I'm gonna tuck it in because I don't feel like tying it. So anyway, so as I was saying, they always, so the people that they view as strong, the people that view them as strong don't always have, I'm confused because someone's staring at me. I don't like vlogging when people are staring at me. But the people who always, okay, so let's rephrase this. Let's get my thoughts back. So what I would say, so that strong person, right? When they are having an off day, right? An off day or a couple of off days, right? And they want to confide in somebody, right? They don't really have somebody to confide in because people look at them as strong. Like, how dare you have a weak moment? How dare you have a day where you don't have all your ducks in a row? Like, how dare you be sad? And that goes to another topic of like, part of that being strong is like having enough resources to just be comfortable in life, right? So because you have enough resources to be comfortable in life, people then see you as okay. People then say, hey, you shouldn't have a problem if you're like having an off day or if you're not feeling great. It's like, how dare you feel sad? How dare you feel you're blessed, you have this, you live a comfortable life. That goes with the whole territory of strong, right? Having a strong friend who you need to check up on. So back to the whole thing. It's like that strong friend, why I say check on them, because that strong friend may need an advice. Although they're the ones that are always giving advice, they may need advice. So I feel like, I don't know how I said, just check on your friend. I feel like they may need your advice. They have a half day, they may need advice, but they may be reluctant to go to other people to get advice because they feel like, oh, then you're going to look at me as weak, and I might be the strong person's ego, or maybe the other person's image of that strong person, like, oh, they can never have an off moment because they appear so strong and all put together, right? So I would say this. I would say check on your friend, even if it's just like, hey, how are you doing? What's going on? Is there any issues? Is there anything I can help you with? That kind of stuff versus, oh, just assuming that they're okay. Assuming that they're, every time oh my God, that's a dare. You see that? Can you see that? That was a deer. Like, so in my area, there's foxes, deers, and stuff in the woods. Sometimes you don't never know what you're gonna get, but that was actually clearly a deer. Okay, thank God it wasn't a fox. Thank God it wasn't a fox. But anyways, yeah. So if it's just saying hello, how you doing? How can I help you? Do you need help or anything? Is everything okay? Just saying that. You never know. I tend to ask this question: are you okay? Is everything okay? I tend to ask this question people who really have it all together and have that off moment, and hearing that question being asked to them actually kind of just soften up and they break down and they start answering truthfully. I've experienced that quite often, and so I make it a mission to ask everybody, oh, how you doing? How you feeling? The question is personalized, and it gives somebody who's not having a okay moment an opportunity to let it all go. And so I say that's because I'm the oldest. I'm the strong person in my family. At least I think so, right? I'm the one that is, in my mind at least, a solution driven person versus, hey, I'm going to listen to you complain, gossip, talk about this person. I'm more like, okay, you said your piece. Now what can we do about it? I'm that person. So because I have that kind of attitude, I tend to be labeled as a strong person who has it all together, who doesn't feel sad. And even if I feel sad, I have to cover it up because so many people are looking at me as the person that kind of has it all put together. The way I raise my kids, the way I kind of live life, it's kind of like, oh yeah, I want to emulate that. And I don't want to be put on a pedestal at all because I am not perfect. And so that pressure to be the good child, the perfect child, kind of weighs a person down. So I guess all this to say, again, if you have strong people in your life who are like the backbones of relationships, who offer advice relentlessly, who are always smiling, who whenever they have issues, you don't know they have issues because for whatever reasons you don't know they have issues, right? And who always tends to be there for people all the time, not necessarily neglecting themselves, but just who will be there for you and who is loyal. I forgot my sunglasses. That sucks because the sun is bright. But yeah, so I said check on your strong friends. That's my word of wisdom for this walk. This should be a thing. It just should force me to walk so I can give advice. But yeah, that's my morning inspiration. I think I'm going to do 30 minutes of this walk because I'm already sweating, and I don't like to sweat as usual. I'm sweating, and also I don't have my sunglasses. I forgot my sunglasses, so I don't like staring into the sun. So I'm looking down because the sun is right in front of me. Look, right in front of me. I don't want to cause a glare, but the sun is right in front of me. But the sun is hitting me right, but it's right in front of me. At least I have my sunscreen on, so that's important. Yeah, so that's my word of wisdom. I'm going to finish this where I think I'm just going to do 30 minutes, so of an hour today. And then go home. Today on the agenda, I was supposed to do library runs yesterday, so I'm going to do library runs today. Then obviously get work done, meaning when I say work, I mean job search, job training, all that stuff that's going to help improve my resume. So I'm going to do all that today. Not all that, I'm going to do some of that. I do that every day, but I'm going to continue with that. Then what else? I actually want to make chocolate chip cookies. I have a video. I should have posted that video before this. Yes, I have a video on Pinterest. No, not on Pinterest. I have a video of a Pinterest blueberry muffin that I absolutely love, that I tweaked quite a bit. no, that I tweaked a little bit, not quite a bit, a little bit. When I say tweaked, the recipe will call for something else, substitute with something else, or the recipe will call for a certain amount of an ingredient, and I don't want to put the whole full amount, and I just, minimize it. So that kind of thing. That's what I mean tweaked. So yeah, that video should be coming up before this. But I was saying today I want to make chocolate chip cookies. I'm the kind of cook, by the way, that cooks from recipes, and I use recipes up as my base, and then I tweak it. So that's the kind of cook I am. And then the ones I really like, I just keep making it over and over until it sticks to my head, and then it's like my own recipe, right? So every recipe that I come across, I tend to make it my own because it just tastes better. And like if it calls for a certain amount of pepper and it's not enough, I put more pepper, like that kind of stuff. Just makes it more personalized. So that's what I do. So I want to make chocolate chip cookies today. What else? What is for dinner? What's today? Today's Wednesday. I have a weekly menu guide on in my kitchen. So I forgot what I put on there for Wednesday, but yes, I gotta make dinner. There are no activities planned today, so that's good. When the kids come home from school, they can just relax. So I think today is going to be more of a chill day. Thank God. But all in all, thank God for life. Thank God for breath. And there's a cat. Can you see the cat right there? The cat right there. Alright, so I'll talk to you guys later. So hey guys, I am in my office. I'm in my office sorting out books to return. So came back from my walk. So good stuff. So I'm sorting books out to return. So kids' books. But that's what I'm doing. Excuse if you hear a lawnmower outside. They are actually mowing our lawn outside, so ignore the noise. I'm gonna try to speak as loud as possible, right? So the weird thing about this, okay, I was gonna say the weird thing about this library stuff, sometimes things are not on there and then it's like, I lost it. Did I borrow it or not? So anyway, so I'm doing this. I'm gonna do this sort of library stuff, then go to the library, return the books, and then come back and then get my work started.